Okay, everyone, we are live on Facebook.
Welcome, everybody. My name is Bill Walker. I have the distinct honor and privilege of being Connell High School's principal this year. What a first year it's been. So we have a bunch of teachers with us tonight that are going to go over our academic awards. It should also be noted that our academic awards are given out to each class period. So if there's only one course offering, there may only be one person that receives that award, whereas if we have a course offering for 7 or 8 periods, there may be 7 or 8 recipients. So sit back, enjoy, and hope you got on Facebook Live. It's taken a long time and a lot of work for us to try and pull this off, but here goes our academic awards for Connell High School.
Good evening. I'm Heidi Shattuck, and I will be doing the awards for the Agriculture Department. We had lots of qualified students, and it was really hard to make a decision, but we have decided upon for our Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resources class, Chrislyn Freeman and Lacey Hudlow will be our recipients. For our beginning welding, we have 3 students, Levi Dans, Eric Lopez, and Timothy Thomason. For the animal science class, we have Keolani Tavone. In advanced welding, we have Jekoby Tuttle. Plant science is Caroline Casper. Ag carpentry is Chase Moore and Juan Alcala. And for floral design, we have Karen Rodriguez and Kiana Holst. We have a lot of students that have been with us for 4 years, but those that stood out that we selected for our senior scholars were Katelyn Bauman. She has been very involved in many different courses throughout her 4 years, as well as been a very active FFA member. She is planning on pursuing a career in agriculture education. We're very excited to honor her. Our other nominee for our senior scholar is Matthew Hayles, who will also be pursuing a career in agriculture and farming. And he has been a great student in agronomy, welding, and carpentry. Congratulations to both our senior scholars. Our next department that we'll be presenting is art.
Good evening, everyone. I am Tiffany Heinen, and I am the art teacher at CHS. This year, we have a lot of awards to give out and a lot of different talented kids who all could not be recognized. But for beginning art, which is the introductory to art and history of art, we had 3 students who worked diligently all year long to utilize their creativity and artistic skill. Those three students are Marlene Cortez, Lacey Hudlow, and Aided Sanchez. For intermediate art, we have Julian Garcia, who is also an excellent creative student. For beginning sculpture, Abraham Ramirez. He unfortunately only got a small window of time to utilize his skill, but he stood out. Also for art Photoshop, Randy Reed. Randy went above and beyond with his Photoshop skill and had me by the end of the semester asking him for help. For digital art, we had Jesus Moreno. Jesus was an outstanding student who not only excelled, but helped everyone around him excel as well. For advanced art, this is a very small class and it was hard to choose, but I went with Josiah Polson, who pulled through this year and completed all of our assignments, having to start over multiple times because he didn't feel his projects were up to par, but he went through and completed everything on time. For independent art, this is also a very small group of students that I had and have had for 3 years and have taken 4 years of classes with the art department. These 2 students that I chose for independent art are Megan Dowse and Ali Garza. My senior scholars, I went with Julia Kleinbach and Loralyn Davidson. Both of these students have taken 4 years of art and 3 years with me. Both are extremely, extremely talented artists. Both have their own unique style, and both will go on to do great things in the art world. Congratulations, girls. Next, we have business.
Alrighty, thanks, Tiffany. My name's Carter Chase, and tonight myself and Miss Patty Jones will be presenting the awards for the business department at CHS. One of the classes I teach is computer apps. This is both for Microsoft Word, Excel, and we do other things like PowerPoint, Adobe Spark, and stuff like that. So we have some people we're going to award. First, Viti Gonzalez, Jason Avila, Molly Hokinson, Magali Zazaga, Viola Lopez, Jackie Barragan. Another one of my classes is digital production, where we make videos and do all kinds of stuff like that. And you can see some of our work on the Purple and Gold Productions YouTube channel. This guy, Isaac Rodriguez, does really good work in there and does a lot of stuff for that class, and we really appreciate him. I also teach entrepreneurship. Unfortunately, we didn't get to finish the class, but Eddie Blanco was the guy in there who really worked hard and showed some good stuff. And then in sports and entertainment marketing, Selena Fox was always on top of things, and we appreciate her effort in that class. Ms. Jones?
Thank you, Carter. I'm Ms. Jones, and I teach a variety of business courses. Yearbook is the most fun and the most stress to teach, but we have a great time. And I have to say my two editors, Irma Campos and Karina Romero, did an outstanding job this year leading the entire group, promoting diversity, inclusivity, and just overall demanded a high level of quality. And when Justin's reopens, we will get our yearbooks this summer. I'd like to go on and acknowledge my photography students from first semester. David Evitia did an outstanding job, and second semester, Krista Bauman. My senior seminar students, senior seminar gives students all sorts of real life practicalities that they need after graduation: budgeting, managing a checking account, investing, savings, buying cars, going to college. I would like to recognize Sierra Polly, Melissa Manzo, Mariana Lizaraga Bautista, Caleb Hudlow, Myra Castellanos, and Brianna Rodriguez. I will give it back to Mr. Chase for photography.
Thanks, Ms. Jones. Yeah, I had a couple of photography classes as well, and again, both classes, we really had some outstanding photographers, but Kiana Holst and Alamu Cascatalo really did some cool stuff in those classes. Now we are going to present our senior scholars. This is really a hard choice because there's probably 15 to 20 seniors that have been in our business program over the last few years who have done fantastic things, and I could just name off all these kids that do amazing things. But Ethan, Morrill, and Makaley Specht really stood out to Ms. Jones and I. They're always on top of things. Their involvement in DECA, both her class and my class, are always doing great things. So we appreciate them and all their work. And we're going to miss them next year. So we'll go ahead and hand it off to the next department. Thank you, guys.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kevin Craig. I'm one of the English teachers at Connell High School. We have many good awards to give out tonight. For my class, one of them is ELA SBAC 910, which we focus on the SBAC test. I have Diego Fraga and Harris Sandoval. Both of them have been outstanding and continued working during the quarantine. Also in ELA SBAC 1112, Joanna Cruz Salas and Marisol Guzman have been quite outstanding and have done a really great job. For ELC, we have Aubrey Dixon. For Resource Room English, we have Carlos Abarca and Alan Cabrejo. For Essential ELA, we have Alexandra Villa Gomez, Rosa Cano. For English 9, we have Pedro Chiazzo, Carmen Calvo, Siggy Sarantino, and Henry Rodriguez. For Honors English 9, we have Spencer Harris. Oh, Honors English 10, we have, Honors English 9, we have Spencer Harris, Persia Polson, Kylie Glendenning. And for English 10, we have Natalie Roman, Gage Kirkham, Jay Colson, and Alex Lopez. For Honors English 10, we have Juan Alcala, Brett Hervey, and Zitlali Mendoza. For Bridge to College 11, we have Marisol Guzman, Carlos Gonzalez, and David Avitia. Intro to Composition, one of our junior class, Ali Rojas, Emily Eastock, and Caden Rowley. For our senior classes, we have Bridge to College 12, where we have Rogelio Rizo, Luis Aravalos Madrigal, and Ty Kinney. For Intro to Literature, we have Kiara Brandt and Cristina Barajas. For our senior scholars, we have Raul Correa, who his teacher said was hardworking, thorough, articulate, and one of the best writers he's ever seen. And perhaps what's most incredible is English is his second language. And our other senior scholar is Makaley Specht, who is gifted, brilliant, intellectual, and mature. Truly exceptional in every way. Congratulations to all of our winners tonight. Now I'd like to pass it on to the next department.
Thank you, Kevin. I have the ELL students, the English as a second language students, and the following students from ESL Transitional English 1, Javier Ojeda. He came back from Mexico this year, and he'd studied at Basin City as a young child, and so he is ready for English 9 next year. And another transfer student from Othello, and he's also an English language learner for strategic reading. We have Jordi Gonzalez, and he's worked very hard this year. And our senior scholar who came to us at Connell High School in 9th grade and with 0 English and very limited education actually, is Abraham Ramirez, and he's graduating and is a very hard worker and deserves his diploma. Thank you. And next is Family and Consumer Science.
Hi, my name is Nancy James, and I would like to recognize some of my health students: Anna Ramirez, Josie Miller, Annette Gutierrez, and Alexis Lopez. And then now Mrs. Gotch will recognize her health students.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Gotch, and these health students did an outstanding job in health class. Lacey Hedlow, Persia Polson, and Preston Schwindeman. These last 2 health students, Braxton Schwindeman and Maria Esme Ramirez, did an outstanding job doing online learning for health. Back to you, Mrs. James.
Thank you, Mrs. Gotch. For foods, I would like to recognize Jaime Rincon, Penny Hathaway, Giselle Rivera, Gabriela Alcala, Cassandra Gomez, and Ashley Jacobo. For Intro to Health Careers, I would like to recognize Keolani Tavone. And for Intro to Sports Medicine, I would like to recognize Marbella Hernandez. And then now to Mrs. Jones for her classes.
Hi, this is Patty Jones, and I'm going to announce our outstanding students for Eagle Reading Corps. Eagle Reading Corps is a wonderful program where we take high school students over to help the primary grades of the Connell Elementary with their reading skills. So we are prepping these students for a career in elementary education and also helping our wonderful teachers at Connell Elementary and their students who are all outstanding. So for Eagle Reading Corps, I wish to honor Cheyenne Schwendeman and Natalie Hernandez. And for Advanced Eagle Reading Corps, which is the 2nd semester, is Loralyn Davidson and Anna Karen Metza. Thank you. And I'd like to turn it over to foreign languages with Mrs. Nunset, Mrs. Olson, and Mrs. Salas.
Buenas noches. For Spanish 1, we'd like to recognize the following students: Savannah Reinhardt, Emily Millage, and Adriana Chavez. They were all really extremely hardworking young ladies and deserve this award extremely a lot. For Native Spanish 1, we are honoring Daisy Hernandez, Raimundo Lopez, and Guadalupe Calvo. And for Spanish 2, we're honoring Joseph Freeman, who had the most work of anyone during the break. He has continued to work really extremely hard. Also, Maria Padilla Ruiz, Leah Cope, and Persia Polson. Mrs. Salas will talk about her students.
Thank you, Mrs. Hola chicos, ¿cómo están? For Native Spanish 2, it was really hard to choose, you guys, but I think I got it. For first period, I have Annette Gutierrez, and then I have Giselle Rivera, Marisol Guzman, Cassandra Gomez, and then Mimi Aguilar. I really appreciate all you girls for being so hardworking and diligent, working daily in class, and for being so thoughtful and kind, for mentoring other kids when they needed their, needed help. So I appreciate that. For our senior scholars, I chose Cristina Barajas and Pablo Albarrán. Gris, I really appreciate you for being an amazing role model in our class. You were such a sweet, young individual, so I'm gonna miss you. And then Pablo, thank you for being so hardworking. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you.
I have the honor of, my name is Mr. Puz, and I have the honor of doing the math awards tonight. For pre-algebra, we have Kiani Tevon. For math SBAC, we have Kevin Escalante. For algebra 1, we have Emily Milage, Eric Lopez, and Marley Fuentes. For Alex, we have Maria Ramirez, Adriana Chavez, Clarissa Ramos, and Anna Ramirez. For geometry, we have Lisbea Larios, Carmen Calvo, Trey Price, Spencer Harris, Camden Garza. For algebra 2, we have Andrew Kelly, Jason Stoker, Lacey Hudlow, Daniel Lee, Caroline Casper, and Jacob Freeman. Ooh, another page. For trigonometry, we have Marco Lopez. For pre-calc, Emily Estock, Nathan Fox, and Ashley Walker. For math reasoning, we have Kira Brandt. For bridges to college math, we have Maria Ruiz. Modeling our world with math, we have Luis Alvarez, Rosa Cano. And for our maths senior scholars, we have Octavio Andrade, Mason Holst, Denise Martinez, and Makaley Specht. All those are very exceptional students who help out everyone that is around them. And I'd like to pass it off to music and drama. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Miss McNaughton, and I am the drama teacher at Connell High School, as well as the band teacher. For drama, I would like to recognize a wonderful actor in addition to our program, Rogelio Rizzo. He always brought a smile to class. I would also, for stagecraft this year, which was a new addition to the drama program, I would like to recognize Jake Harris for his wonderful help, and Trace Thomas. Thanks, guys. All right, for band, I would like to recognize queen of the band world, wonderful bass player, Julia Thank you, guys.
I am Mrs. McGarry, and that's Mr. Walker. Okay, I guess I'll keep talking. Chamber choir, I'd like to recognize Savannah Reinhardt, who is musical in many ways. And she is not only musically gifted singing, but also playing the piano, and is a great person to have in our chamber choir. I have 3 sections of concert choir, and these students were leaders. They led out even when it required courage, and they really shone on those days when we had Karaoke Friday. Karen Magana, Amazel Gonzalez, and Jenny Diaz. And I will tell you, Jenny was able to keep the class in order. If she thought they were not acting quite right, Jenny, who is one of our sweet life skills students, she was able to get them back on track. Our senior scholars for choir. Katelyn Freeman would have taken every period of choir I offered if it was allowed. She was in vocal ensemble, chamber choir, and then took an extra concert choir, which was a great boon to those students. And Braxton Schwendeman. Braxton, I don't think we'll ever have a karaoke show as good as what you gave us every Friday. I will miss those. And I'll turn the time back to Miss McNaughton.
All right, for the band senior scholar this year, there is no surprise. It is 100% Julia Kleinbach. Julia, from the moment I stepped into Connell, you were always such a wonderful
And students who are lettering in choir. To letter in choir, you need to be in chamber choir and also in vocal ensemble before school. And these students this year were able to make all of that work. And so I would like to recognize Katelyn Freeman, Natalie Hernandez, Emily Millage, Kimberly Mora, Adriana Powers, Savannah Reinhardt, and Mackenzie Shattuck. Great job. And now we'll turn the time over to PE.
Good evening. My name is Mrs. Gotch, and I'm going to present tonight's PE awards for 2020. All right, first is PE 9. This is the 9th grade PE class. Mr. Walker would like to recognize Christian Guerrero, Penelope Hathaway, Carlos Abarca, Eric Garcia, Jay Sink, and Davian Chavez. Soccer volleyball, I would like to recognize both Hunter Ochoa and Celindia Vargas. Way to go. Advanced PE, Mr. Walker again would like to recognize Nayeli Cervantes and Saul Tapia. For power walking, I'd like to recognize Adriana Chavez, way to go. And for lifetime fitness, Anna Karen Meza. Good work, ladies. For weight training, this is classes taught by Mr. Forsythe and Mr. Walker. They'd like to recognize Myra Diaz, Madison Smith, Jekoby Tuttle, Isaac Finesse, Ethan Warner, Andrew Kelly, and Jarrett Wegner. Our senior scholars this year are Irma Campos. Irma Campos is an energetic, gives 100%, and really has a great love for fitness and activity in her life. Vicente Rodriguez was nominated for his dedication in the weight room. He is in the weight room morning, during class, and after school. He owns 3 school records now in the bench press. Sorry, I gotta find it again. Bench press, squat, and deadlift. Way to go, you two. All right, next is the science department.
Hi, this is Cynthia Brogan, and I'm representing the science department tonight. The science department is made up of Katie Andrzejewski, myself, Cynthia Brogan, Jeff Stoker, and Angela Barker. Our 9th grade offering is biology. This is the course that most of the 9th graders take, and sometimes 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. But for the most part, it's a freshman level course. We'd like to give awards to Kira Lagunas, Raimundo Lopez, Eric Lopez Fuerte, Emily Millage, Kevin Escalante, and Savannah Reinhardt. For physical science, which is our 10th grade normal course offering, we'd like to give awards out to Andrew Kelly, Adriana Guevara, Kimberly Mora, Adriana Chavez, Dylan Gardner, Levi Dance, and Heavenly Bots. Next, we have some biology foundations. This is Montserrat Martinez. This is a biology course that we offer as an alternate to the other biology course. And then the chemistry awards, that's generally our 11th grade science course. That is the awards go to Ethan Harris, Caleb Hedlow, and Jennifer Lopez. We offer 2 college in the classroom classes. These are classes that students will take and get college credit for. And the fundamentals of biology, it is a biology 101 class, and the award for that goes to Emily Stock. And the biology 201 course, human physiology, goes to Esteban Pena. Our senior scholars are Nayeli, Serna, and Saul Tapia. Nayeli is really an awesome science student. She took biology, chemistry, plant science, chemistry 2, biology 101, and the biology 201 course. And so she had lots of science courses. Saul Tapia only had 4, but he distinguished himself by having some of the highest scores we saw in those classes. Now I'd like to turn the time over to the social studies.
All right. G'day students and parents. I'm Mr. Hill and I teach world history here at Connell High School. We have a fantastic group of students here. Choosing these awards every year is never easy on account of all the fantastic students, and this year certainly was no exception. Tonight we have the privilege of honouring the following students for their contributions in class. For world history, we have Andrew Kelly, Kiana Holst, Nadia Duron, Kimberly Mora, Saul Salas, and Daniel Brogan. For United States history, we have Luis Lopez, David Ovidia, and Michelle Sanchez. I will now turn over the balance of the Social Studies Awards to Mr. Hart.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Mr. Hart. I have the honor of teaching juniors and seniors at Connell High School with U.S. history and American government classes. For U.S. history, we have Luis Lopez, David Avitia, and Michelle Sanchez. For fundamental U.S. history, we have Elsa Bermudez, who gets her work done so fast and then she just goes and helps everybody else. It's really amazing. And then also with the American Experience class, which is a college level class that are taken as juniors, we have Caden Rowley, Cheyenne Swindeman, and Emily Stock as outstanding juniors in that class. For civics, Melissa Monzo, Joanna Cruz, and Marbella Izazaga, just outstanding job throughout the entire year with civics. Thank you, ladies. Our other college class is Intro to U.S. Politics. First semester, Saul Tapia and Ariana Morphine did an outstanding job interpreting politics from every aspect. Did a wonderful job. Our Global Issues class, which is a 200 level class, Caitlin Bauman and Kira Brandt came up with outstanding ideas and interpretations of a lot of the topics that we were discussing. So great job. Thank you, everybody. The senior scholars, again, like to echo my colleagues, there's so many wonderful choices. Students have done a great job all year. This year we chose to go with Mason Holst and Makaley Specht. Throughout the entire year, these two have been able to just really look through an analytical rather than a partisan politics perspective when analyzing politics in general. And they did a great job asking questions and never shied away from offering answers and ideas. And so we thank you guys so much throughout the entire year. Congratulations to all our award winners tonight. And on to our academic honor roll.
Before we move on to our academic honor roll, I would just like to thank all of our teachers for their hard work, and especially our department heads for their leadership roles. And a reminder to those elementary and junior high teachers that are out there preparing the students for Connell High School, thank you very much for the work that you're doing. So next up, we will have our academic honor roll.
Thank you, Mr. Walker. I'm Marcy Cook. I'm one of the counselors. The counselors will be presenting the academic honor roll. This award is given to students, sophomores, juniors, and seniors who have earned a 3.7 GPA for 3 consecutive semesters. So this looks at each semester individually and not their cumulative GPA. So for sophomores, we have Juan Alcala, Chloe Bailey, Heavenly Botts, Jeremiah Burgoyne, Haley Bybee, Caroline Casper, Isabel Chase, Adriana Chavez, Levi Dans, Nadia Duran, Erlene Escalante, Jacob Freeman, Julian R. Garcia, Melanie Garcia, Dylan Gardner, Jacob Garrison, Christopher Gomez, Ashanti Granado, Brenda Guzman, Connor Hyman, Natalie Hernandez, Brett Hervey, Kiana Holst, Sarai Jacobo, Madeline Jinks, Andrew Kelly, Liz Beatty Larios, Daniel Lee, Caden Lloyd, Alondra Makeda, Erica Malo, Sitlali Mendoza, Jenna Moore, Jocelyn Morales, Taylor Namchek, Corrigan Neal, Brant Ochoa, Esther Polson, Cameron Price, Carson Reiner, Isaac Rodriguez, Karen Rodriguez, Delaney Shattuck, Damon Specht, Jason Stoker, and Joy Thompson.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Infante Castro, and I will be recognizing the juniors, and they are Ulises Aguilar, Jasmine Aleman, Emily Andrzejewski, Krista Bauman, Grace Booth, Michaela Demaray, Emily Estock, Nathan Fox, Ethan Harris, Joseph Hayes, Caleb Hudlow, Samuel Cascatello, Jennifer Lopez, Melanie Montez, Julissa Ortiz, Sierra Polly, Josiah Polson, Dylan Price, Alyssa Radke, Randy Reed, Brianna Rodriguez, Caden Rowley, Vanessa Sakti, Aiden Sanchez, Rosa Saucedo, Cheyenne Schwindeman, Mackenzie Shattuck, Madison Smith, Jackson Tuttle, and Ashley Walker.
Good evening. My name is Mrs. Daza Bailey, and I will present the seniors. For the seniors, we have Zahira Barragan, Caitlin Bauman, Kira Brandt, Irma Campos, Raul Correa, Loralyn Davidson, Myra Diaz Arce, Ryan Fox, Caitlin Freeman, Chrislyn Freeman, Alicia Garza, Rebecca Gizar, Mason Holst, Alamu Cascatello, Julia Kleinbach, Marissa Lloyd, Whitney Lloyd, Anna Karen Mesa, Anna Montes, Ethan Morrill, JC F, Elijah Salas, Braxton Schwindeman, Nayeli Serna, Makaley Specht, Kennedy Syrie, Saul Tapia, and Keolani Chaban.
At this time, I'd like to thank all of our counselors for their dedication and hard work for all of our students. And just an update, right now we're at 450 viewers on Facebook. So as we move forward, we'll go with the class of 2020 awards. And Marcy, go ahead and go to the next slide. These students are deserving of honor cords, and they can pick up their honor cords tomorrow evening from 6 to 8 and wear them at our ceremony on Friday evening. So we're very proud of our seniors, and we want them to be able to get their honor cords. So here we go.
Okay, I have the pleasure of stating some of the names for honor cords. The students are Leah Abercrombie, Luke Abercrombie, Octavio Andrade, Luis Arevalos, Cristina Barajas, Zaira Barragan, Caitlin Bauman, Kira Brandt, Meredith Burgoyne, Irma Campos, Maria Rosa Cano, Giovanni Carranza, Camille Casper, Emmanuel Castro, Hayden Choi, Raul Correa, Nadia Cortez, Loralyn Davidson, Myra Diaz, Alexis Dueñas, Levi Fangman, Colby Flateau, Ryan Fox, Kaylin Freeman, Chrislyn Freeman, Alicia Garza, Alyssa Guess, Christopher Guess, Rebecca Guizar, Mason Holst, Nathan Kelly, Alamu Cascatello, Julia Kleinbach, Macy Knight, Marissa Lloyd, and Whitney Lloyd.
We also have Melissa Manzo, Anna Karen Mesa, Alejandra Montejano, Anna Montes, Itzel Moreno, Ariana Morfin, Ethan Morrill, JC Neff, Maria Padilla, Esteban Pena, Mason Poe, Abraham Ramirez, Aaliyah Salas, Roman Saucedo, Braxton Schwindeman, Nayeli Serna, Makaley Specht, Kennedy Syrie, Saul Tapia, Linda Teges, Keolani Tavone, Jekoby Tuttle, Ubicela Valencia, and Ethan Warner.
Thank you, counselors, and we look forward to those seniors picking up their honor cords. Now gonna turn it over to Miss Infante Castro, and she will do the presentation of our National Honor Society. And again, those seniors will be able to pick up their stoles on Wednesday as well. So Miss Infante Castro.
I have the honor to present our Connell High School National Honor Society members with their graduation stoles. These students have maintained a 3.7 GPA and above during their high school career. Each of you upholds the 4 pillars of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. You're an amazing group of students who are always eager to support our community and each other. During this COVID-19 pandemic, you did not hesitate to donate to our local food bank in a time of need. It has been an honor to have you at Connell High School. I would like to present this recognition to the following students: Leah Abercrombie, Luke Abercrombie, Caitlin Bauman, Kiara Brandt, Meredith Burgoyne, Irma Campos, Raul Correa, Loralyn Davidson, Myra Diaz, Alexis Dueña, Levi Fangman, Ryan Fox, Chrislyn Freeman, Alicia Garza, Mason Holz, Nathan Kelly, Julia Kleinbach, Macy Knight, Marissa Lloyd, Whitney Lloyd, Anna Montes, Ethan Morrill, JC Neff, Braxton Schwindeman, Nayeli Serna, Makaley Specht, Kennedy Syrie, and Kehlani Thavone. Thank you so much. And now I'd like to turn it over to Upward Bound advisors, Mrs. Brogan and Mrs. Hicks.
Hello, good evening. Some of you guys may not know what exactly Upward Bound is. Upward Bound is a federally funded program similar to the funding that comes through for Head Start and things. The Upward Bound program at Connell High School is administered by Columbia Basin College. Its purpose, the Upward Bound
Upward Bound program's purpose is to provide support services to potential first-generation college students. Some of those services that we provide is academic tutoring, mentoring, and advising. The students go on cultural events. They do college visitations. Of course, those had to be done through distance means this spring. And then they also have summer instruction. CHS is in partnership to provide these services too. They provide us with the place to meet, and of course they provide us with a wealth of willing and great candidates to the program. We number about 23, and that is the same number roughly that they give to Pasco High School and to Chiawana. So we're a much smaller high school, but yet get a huge amount of the program. Now I'm going to turn the time over to Mrs. Hicks.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Hicks. I'm a math teacher, but I also tutor in the Upward Bound program. We have several seniors that we would like to award tonight. They will be wearing an honor cord, and Mrs. Brogan, I can't remember, is it red and white?
They're red and black.
Oh, red and black. They'll be wearing a red and black honor cord during graduation, so they'll have an extra cord that identifies them as they go through. So we would like to recognize Giovanni Carranza, Mayra Diaz, Alejandro Monteano, Ana Montes, Esteban Peña, Jesus Omar Robledo, Vicente Rodriguez, Luz Rojas Rizo, Karina Romero, and Travis Tuck. We've really enjoyed having these students in our program. I believe most of them have been with us since the beginning, which they start the summer between their 8th grade and freshman year. And we're going to miss them. They've been a great part of our program. Thank you. Next, I believe we have the National Honor Society Cords for Art.
Good evening. I'm Mrs. Heidi, and I'm the art teacher at CHS. The art honor cords are multicolored cords that the students will wear during graduation. Art honor cords represent a student artist's achievements and outstanding capabilities through their 4 years in high school. The 4 seniors who are receiving their cords from me have risen to every challenge I put in front of them and multiple times been pushed outside their comfort zones to achieve even more than both of us thought possible. Each of them I am honored and blessed to know, not only as students, but as people. Loralyn Davidson has an incredible artistic style and a drive to create beautiful things. I once watched her paint a horse on cardboard using liquid hand soap. Megan Dowse has a true gift to bring mythical creatures to life using any medium she chooses. She makes them appear so lifelike, I'm questioning if they're really mythical. Garza. Ali is so talented and puts forth her full effort in every project. She has the ability to create forest and night scenes you feel like you have taken a vacation to when you look at them. Julia Kleinbach. Julia has the ability to use any medium and make it appear as though it is her favorite one. She's incredibly skilled and takes her work very seriously, and it shows. I will truly miss you for next year. Next, we're going to State FFA.
The State FFA degree is the highest degree that can be bestowed at the State FFA level. Our 3 recipients have earned over $2,500 on their SAE projects. They have participated in state leadership career development events and served as a chapter officer. They will be wearing a gold FFA graduation sash at graduation. Congratulations to our 3 recipients, and they are Katelyn Bauman, Matthew Hayles, and Jekoby Tuttle. Congratulations. Our next award will be the Washington State Honor Awards.
Before we get started with that, I'd just like to thank everybody who is on Facebook. We're approaching 500 now. Thank you very much. It is also being recorded, so if you got on here late, we'll have a recording for you at some time in the future. We're going to continue with our awards. We have some outstanding seniors, and let's take a look at who those seniors are.
This is Ms. Cook again. I'm one of the counselors. This is one of the awards that I am most excited to announce each year. These students are graduating in the top 10% of all of the students in Washington State. They are eligible for this honor by an index score made up of their GPA and their SAT or their ACT scores. This year, we have 3 award honorees. They are Nathan Kelly, Kennedy Syrie, and Makaley Specht. And now Mr. Pyatt.
So for the High School Athletic Sportsmanship Awards, those are nominated and voted on by the high school coaches, and they're voted on in relation to their behavior on the court or sports field or such, and their ethical behavior. So we have Nathan Kelly and Makaley Specht. Congratulations, you two. Next, we have our athletes for the class of 2020. Again, they are nominated and voted on by our head coaches. And so first, I'd like to introduce our first one, which is a woman that has 8 varsity letters, 3 trips to state, and a GPA of 3.896. Congratulations to Cristina Freeman for being our female athlete for the class of 2020. And we'd also like to recognize for the athletic department, a young man that has 9 varsity letters, 8 all SCAC awards, 7 trips to state, and a GPA of 4.0. Congratulations to Mason Holst for being our male athlete for the class of 2020. Now on to Mrs. Brandt for their ASB.
Good evening. My name is Mrs. Brandt. I'm the ASB advisor at CHS. And I would like to honor the students that are elected by their peers to lead the school in assemblies, organize fundraisers and events like homecoming, making sure that every CHS student feels part of the Eagle spirit. Our 5 senior elected officers this year, not only do they do what we just talked about with the previous slide, but these students are there before school, after school, evenings, weekends, and are very service-based between things like our baskets that we give away to families during the holiday time, raising money for things such as the field house. I'm just super proud of this group. They worked as a true team, and actually Cristina was posted today on Facebook as our senior spotlight, and she just, I think, said it best that ASB just becomes a family. So thank you to Mason Holst, President, Jekoby Tuttle, Vice President, JC Neff, Secretary, Kiara Brandt, Business Manager, and Cristina Barajas, Social Director.
We're going to continue on with our seniors, and as a principal, my first year at Connell High School, every day I am amazed with our senior class, and the recipients of the following scholarships are very worthy of receiving these scholarships. So sit back and enjoy the amount of money and the awards these students are receiving. It's truly spectacular. Thank you.
So here I am again, Mrs. Brandt. I help the kids with applying for these scholarships. I do want to say that the scholarships that we present tonight are local scholarships. Not all scholarships that the seniors received will be announced tonight. However, on Friday at the graduation ceremony, in the program, the printed program that is handed out, all seniors will then be recognized. They'll be recognized on the program. It will all be printed out. So this year's class earned over $130,000 in scholarships. So it's pretty exciting. And here we go with our local scholarships. The first one is the Anderson Perry Scholarship. Anderson Perry is a full-service engineering, surveying, and natural resources firm out of La Grande, Oregon. Anderson Perry presents a scholarship to students planning on majoring in engineering or like programs. Congratulations to Alamu Cascatello and Esteban Pena. Bailey Youth Ranch gives scholarships each year in memory of Loan and Estella Bailey. The committee looks for individuals who demonstrate outstanding citizenship and service to family and community. Congratulations to Caitlin Bauman, Kiara Brandt, Mason Holst, Ethan Morrill, Anna Montez, and Makaley Specht. The Beta Sigma Phi International is a non-academic women's sorority focused on cultivating friendships and serving the community. The local Beta Phi chapter raises money during the year to sponsor scholarships to graduating senior girls from Connell High School. Congratulations to Kiara Brandt, Julia Kleinbach, and Anna Montez. The Clary Family Scholarship is given to students who had Mrs. Clary as a 4th grade teacher at Mesa Elementary. They want to recognize and motivate students as they enter into a college, university, vocational, or trade school. Congratulations to Casey Corona, Levi Fangman, and Aaliyah Salas. Cody De Trolio Memorial Scholarship is in honor of a special young man in Warden who passed away at a young age, who was active in 4-H and FFA. The money from the steers he raised and showed helped his family start a memorial fund in his honor to give back to the young people who live those Western values and who will continue to give back this way of life. Congratulations to Caitlin Bauman. The CBHA Healthy Futures, the Columbia Basin Health Association awards the CBHA Healthy Future Scholarship to students who are working towards a future career in healthcare. Congratulations, Anna Montez. The Eagles Nest Scholarship the Eagles Nest is a group of North Franklin School District supporters who provide funds for extracurricular activities throughout the district. The Eagles Nest awards scholarships to CHS seniors who have been active in sports and clubs during their time in high school. Congratulations to Caitlin Bauman, Kiara Brandt, Marissa Lloyd, and Makaley Specht. The Franklin County Cattlemen's Association works to explore developing cattle interests in Eastern Washington. They award one $3,000 scholarship to a graduating senior in Franklin County. To be eligible for the scholarship, students must be planning a career that will directly benefit the ag industry. Congratulations to Matthew Hayles. Geo and Ione Ewert were educators in the Connell community in the 1950s and 60s. Geo started as a teacher at Connell High School and later became the superintendent of North Franklin School District. His wife, Ione, was the secretary at Connell Elementary for many years. Their son, also a former NFSD educator, chose to honor their memory with a scholarship for graduating students from CHS. Congratulations to Makaley Specht. The Emily L. Hart Fine Arts Scholarship was created in memory of Emily Hart, a student at CHS that passed away during her senior year due to cystic fibrosis. As a student in the North Franklin School District, she was active in bands since 4th grade and was a member of the CHS concert, pep, and jazz bands. After she passed away, her parents wanted to honor her memory with a scholarship for a student who was also active in the fine arts during their time at CHS. Congratulations, Julia Kleinbach. Hispanic Academic Achievers Program, also known as the HAP Awards, started by an all-volunteer group of community leaders, professionals, and educators to provide a springboard for Hispanic students and their families to strive for a better life through education. Their goal is to recognize Hispanic youth who perform well in the classroom and to motivate youth to start and keep doing well academically. Congratulations to Zaida Barragan, Emmanuel Castro, Anna Karen Mesa, and Anna Montez. In honor of Lyle Holt, a longtime Connell High School agriculture teacher, a scholarship competition held at the Eastern Washington Ag Expo was created. Students are eligible to compete if they intend to major in a field related to agriculture. At the Ag Expo, students give a presentation on the topic of issues affecting agriculture in the Pacific Northwest. Congratulations, Caitlin Bauman. The PEO is an educational organization. The local chapter honors a graduation female senior with a scholarship each year. The recipient is a student who exhibits excellence in leadership, academics, extracurricular activities, community service, and potential for future success. Congratulations to Katelyn Bauman. Tri-Cities Rotary Club Scholarship. For more than 110 years, Rotary's people of action have used their passion, energy, and intelligence to take action on sustainable projects. From literacy and peace to water and health, Rotary members are always working to better our world. Each year, the Tri-Cities Sunrise Rotary Club awards 13 scholarships to students in the Tri-City area. Students are selected based on their GPA, school activities, and community service volunteer activities. Congratulations to Kiara Brandt. The Brian W. Wallace. Brian is a former graduate of Connell High School. Upon his passing, he had set aside money for his family to create a scholarship to give back to the graduates at CHS. Congratulations to Katelyn Bauman, Kiara Brandt, Julia Kleinbach, and Makaley Specht. Yakima Federal Savings and Loan has established the award for the purpose of recognizing high academic achievers graduating from high school around Eastern Washington. Recipients must be in the top 10% of graduating class and have community service and leadership activities within and outside the school environment. Congratulations to Chrislyn Freeman and Makaley Specht. And the Washington Potato Foundation. The primary purpose of the Washington State Potato Foundation Scholarship Fund is to provide scholarships for the higher education of applicants who are associated with the Washington State Potato Commission in a variety of capacities. Preference is given to those who are pursuing an agriculture-related education. Congratulations to Katelyn Bauman. Again, these are just our local scholarships. I'm so excited about the amount of money that this class raised, again, at over $130,000. And again, all scholarships will be listed in the graduation program Friday night. Thank you.
Thank you, Patty. Congratulations to all our seniors and to all of our department winners. As we leave tonight, we hope that you found that this was entertaining. We're up over 500 viewers. I would like to thank all of our North Franklin School District educators for all their hard work, and especially our Connell High School teachers for their work on this tonight. In addition, you know, it takes a whole family. It's our students working with our teachers and our parents working to make sure our students get the best education possible. So thank you everybody for working with Connell High School and our teachers this spring as we've gone through this and learned a lot about ourselves and about our families. So thank you very much. Ms. Cook, I'll turn it over to you.
I think you did a great job, Mr. Walker. Thanks everyone for joining us tonight in our first and hopefully last virtual academic awards assembly. Hope to see everyone in person for 2021. Thank you.
I think she got cut out, kind of like Miss McNaughton did earlier, but that's what happens when we have internet and a lot of people on our internet. So once again, thank you everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. It is being recorded. We'll get that out on our Facebook page, that recording. Seniors between 6 and 8 tomorrow night, swing by and pick up your bag of honor cords and stoles. And we hope to see all the seniors at graduation on Friday night, starting at 6 o'clock with our different waves of our drive-through ceremony. So thanks again, and a big thank you to all our teachers for their participation tonight. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you.